Hi.
You guys obviously both spearhead like charity work, different but sort of parallel charity works. And I'm just wondering what inspires you most about the others'
Great word
work.
choice, by the way.
Both in terms of like the tactics and business of your separate works and the movement that you both created. Like what inspires you the most about what each other have done?
I'm going to start because I'm going to say the only nice thing I've ever said about Misha Collins in a public forum.
I don't want to spoil the relationship.
Mine has been entirely accidental and has really been all y'all. This guy sharing a stage with me right now, or that I'm sharing a stage with, I suppose, has really agreed. He's going out of his way on time off, and he's really made a lifelong choice and sacrifice to do it. For mine sort of happened by accident. Yours, like, you had a 501c3 before you were ever on Supernatural, right?
It was right at the beginning.
Right at the beginning, yeah. So for me, to answer your question, I suppose, is y'all inspired my tactics and drive. It really was accidental. It was like the same way the SBN family exists now. This guy has been doing it for many, many years and been very dedicated about it. Traveling the world and building buildings and making sure we have clean water. And he's gone above and beyond. Please join me doing something very painful.
This is equally painful. But I think that you've done something that was very brave, which is talk about your own mental health issues and sort of brought light to that, and I think enabled your audience and people even beyond it to feel like coming out of the shadows about that was okay, and that's a big deal. Like I think that a lot of times people who are in the limelight are deathly afraid of talking about any of their problems because they're afraid it's going to tarnish their, perfect image in the eyes of their audience, and it's actually a really important thing to do. And I think that that's also helped, garner a lot of fundraising that's gone to good organizations. So that has been great that you have done and is inspirational. But another thing that has been, I think, really awesome is banding together on stuff. Like at this convention particularly, there's been so many people that have come up and talked about being, I Am Alive volunteers and how many hours that they have logged on the chat line. And there are folks that have done 250 hours. And the testimonials are really lovely and meaningful, and that's something that the three of us really put together. And it was like on a flight back from a convention one day where we're like, you know what, guys, let's just figure out how to do something here.
As a matter of fact, that's not a lie. It literally was on a flight back from a convention, and we were like, well, we've raised all this money, we don't know what to do with it. Why don't we band together and do this, like for the SBN family, by the SBN family. So again, to throw it back at y'all, like kudos to y'all, because y'all really did it. We're just the faces on the poster, but y'all are the ones who really did it.
Well, I think we're all very proud of you as well. So.
Thank you.